Sorry, I'm sick as a dog right now. But anyways, we're on the third attempt of this 4 island challenge. Only building on one island and one island only. And I know I've been preaching in the last 2 attempts how you should go for building on as much paper as you can with your city on wood so you can get that science bonus as quickly as you can. But blue took my island with the 8 wood, so I was like, well, I'm gonna have to make a new strategy. So I went for the 5 wheat, 5 brick, 6 wheat, 9 stone, and then 11 wood. 11 only gets rolled a few times this game. You'll see later on that it gets rolled conveniently for red, but that's another story for just a little bit. And this actually, so my final points don't reflect just how close I was to winning. Like I knew eventually I wasn't gonna win, but it was pretty good. Like these 5s, you see right here, 3 wheat and a brick, and then eventually I'll get that settlement upgraded to a city, and I'm just gonna be rolling in wheat and brick. And right here, I get this crucial settlement on the 3-for-1 port, which means that red on that island below me with the 8 stone and the 5 brick. See, right here, he's sneaking up here. He has a ship coming up to one of my islands. But this is it. I use Inventor to switch my 11 on the wood with red's 4 on the sheep. And you would think it's going to work out for me, which it does a little bit, but I think the very next roll, is it the next? No, it's a 5. Okay, we're good. Later on, there's going to be a roll where he gets an 11, and it's just like, yeah. Well, I mean, he uses Alchemist at one point to roll an 11, but I think another time late in the game, he's going to roll a crucial 11 to really boost his morale and allow him to build even more victory points, because it's a pretty even game so far right now. Like, I'm making sure that he does not get any Defender of Catan victory points, because if he were to got more than he did, he would have won the game a lot sooner, and I probably wouldn't have posted this video because I probably would not have done as well as I did. So yeah, he has 3 knights. I got 2, and luckily, do I build yeah, I build that city, which is crucial. And then I'll be building a 3rd knight eventually here, because I can see that the barbarians are still 4 spots away from invading Catan, the island of Catan, even though we're on multiple islands, but I think that's what's officially called. But anyways, red gets that. Man, they always get the merchant. Like, eventually, I'm going to get the merchant, like, miraculously, because I'll only have 1 trade city improvement upgrade, but somehow, like, I'll get it rolled. But yet, you'll see here that I eventually get the science bonus, so I have a level 3 city improvement on the science metropolis. But yet I'm not getting a whole lot of green progress cards. I just thought I would have got more than I did. And these 8s, I had to show this just to tell you, 8s were rolled so many times. It was sometimes twice in a row, on multiple occasions. It was just very absurd. But I mean, it's one of the most popularly rolled numbers alongside 6, so I can understand. But anyways, here's my merchant, and I was like, I have to do this now because I have 15 cards, I gotta get rid of cards. And I'm in a spot to get the science bonus. I mean, this video is only 4.5 minutes in, but during the gameplay, it must have been like 15 minutes in. Red is already at 12 victory points, so like, I'm really scrambling here. I cannot let him get the science metropolis, so I have to try to go for it. But blue also is at level 3. She has a science bonus, so, but I roll this hot 4, and I believe it's this turn. Is it this turn? No, looks like I'm just... No, it is. I have to take longest road because red, all he needed to do is build one more ship or road, and he could have had longest road. But yeah, here is where I get that extra 2 paper. I trade in my coin. I could have been able to build Mighty Knights with the politics bonus, but, you know, would you rather have that or have a Metropolis? So, 10 points is the most I'm going to get to, sad to say. And we played a 16 in this scenario. And there's another 8. I just don't get it, man. Like, why not a 6? Like, me and red both have 6s. I mean, I get he has an 8. I mean, blue has an 8 too, so I always seem to build on the numbers, though I always seem to not build on a number that gets rolled the most out of the whole game. Which is, to me, is just absurd. Maybe it's just my absurd my absurd bad luck. I'll say that. Alright. So, I think it's this turn. Yep, blue is gonna take my Metropolis. Look at blue trading in all that wood. Yep, there it is. So I have to. That's the worst feeling in Cities and Knights, when you have to get rid of one of your Metropolises just to give it to another player because, you know, I was really trying to go get, you know, 5 wood so I could like secure my Metropolis, like red secured his politics Metropolis, but nope. So I get dropped back down to 8 points. Plus, blue also took my merchant, so I lose that's 3 points that blue took from me. And red is just has the game in the bag. That's literally all I can say. And it just is weird to me because if you look at red, he had an 8, 5, 9. I had a 5 and a 9. And then he had, well, to start out with, he had the 10, 11, and 4, but I switched the 4 to an 11. So, like, it's not like he had, like, I mean, he had decent numbers, but like, he had to build to the 6. It was like I had a 6, but I don't know. Now, the other thing I'm at a disadvantage to is by only building on one island, I can't get the bonus for building on a new island like red does. As you can see, he built on the 9 stone, so he got a point for the settlement, and he got 2 victory points just for building on a new island. So that's a total of 3 victory points just by building on a new island. Now that's really hot, and because I'm limiting myself to just one island, that's just, I guess it just makes it even more unorthodox that I'm unable to pull off this challenge. And I mean, I'm gonna keep trying, but it's just hard, man. So here goes red using that alchemist for an 11, and I made sure I also had 5 knights alongside his 5 knights so he could not get a second Defender of Catan victory point. So thankfully the barbarians came, because if they didn't come, and he probably would have built a 6th knight, or had up to, you know, 6 knights in total. So that was my only chance, and it paid off. But still, I'm still 4 points behind him. And oh, he has the bishop. Man, those blue progress cards are something to be feared, man. They will just make your life hard in this game. And then he goes and builds on another new island. So now he just needs 1 victory point to win. And I was surprised he couldn't win on this turn, because he still has 7 cards and 3 progress cards. And he literally needs a city or take longest road, but I guess he didn't have another road building card. So yeah, everything's going right for him. And I mean, I've had those games where everything goes right for me, especially, you know, when I play with my friends with the, you know, real life board game. But Yeah, I don't know what he's going for. He took like a commodity. Maybe he's trying to get that trade metropolis, but he's still like he needs 2 more upgrades for it. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know what he's doing with that commercial harbor progress card, but here we go. I build my settlement, activate warlord. I'm like, well, this is my last turn. Might as well make it a good one. And here it is. He even puts GG in the game chat. He's like, yep, sorry guys. It was fun while it lasted, but there goes my city. And I will just keep trying. I won't give up though. I love Catan. Don't forget that.